Hey, my name is Irene. Welcome to Irene's Authentic Mexican Cuisine. Today we're going to be doing two kinds of lunches for you. We're going to go ahead and do some chilaquiles. We're going to do authentic chilaquiles, and we're going to do some chicken chilaquiles. Today's spices, we're going to have some red salsa, tomato sauce, chili powder. We're going to have some picadillo. We also need some garlic salt, hot sauce, oil, salt, and of course we cannot be without our queso fresco. Queso fresco you could obtain in any grocery store in the Mexican aisle. Okay, we've already talked about our ingredients. What we need to do now is we need to get some chicken breast, and what we do, we prepare a pot, bring the water to a boil, and what we do, we put our chicken breast in here. Once the breasts are ready, we want to go ahead and shred it. We shred it all into small portions. Once the chicken is shredded, we're going to go ahead and set aside because we're going to go ahead and prepare our sauce to make the chilaquiles. And what we do is you want to put your burner at a medium low. And what we want to do, we want to put some oil. We put 3 teaspoons of oil. What that does, it makes the chicken a little bit more tastier. And what you want to do next is you want to get the chicken sauce. Any kind of sauce, any kind of red chile is good. You can find it at your grocery store at any Mexican aisle. And you want to go ahead and pour some in. Okay. Second step, we're going to go ahead and get some tomato sauce. We're going to go ahead and pour it in also. And we're going to go ahead and get some chili powder. You can use either California chili powder or you can use Mexican chili powder. And you pour about, I would say, 2 to 3 teaspoons. And you want to get some garlic, salt. Get about 2 pinches. And I like mine to be very spicy, but it's up to you if you want it spicy or mild. Get any sauce of your choice. And what we want to do, we want to go ahead and stir it and let it come to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, then bring it down to a low simmer and just let it sit there for a little bit. Okay. So now we want to go ahead and taste to make sure we have the proper saltness. We don't want to get it too salty. Perfect. That's what we want. Now we want to bring it up a little bit higher so it can cook fast. And our third step would be, we're going to go ahead and get some chips. We're going to go ahead and bring it in here. And we're going to go ahead and bring this a little bit higher to maybe about 250. And then what we want to do is we want to bring the sauce, pour it in here. Okay. And what we do is we go ahead and pour the chips in here. And you want to use the amount that you desire to prepare. This amount would feed about maybe possibly 5 to 6 people. Then we want to go ahead and get our spatula here, and we want to go ahead and mix it all. Make sure it's all covered with the sauce. Keep stirring. The chips will come to you don't want them too soft and you don't want them all crispy. So what the sauce does, it brings it to have them kind of soft and kind of crispy. So you want to make sure you cover it all with the sauce. Okay. So continue stirring. Now we're going to go ahead and lower it to warm. What we're going to do now, we're going to go ahead and teach you how to do a picadillo sauce to add to the chilaquiles. And what you want to use some fresh tomatoes, cilantro, a jalapeno, and also you can use half of onion or you can use the quantity that you desire. What we do, if you want to make your picadillo very spicy, you leave the seeds in here. And if you want to go ahead and leave it mild, then you go ahead and take the seeds out. But I like it spicy. So how we first start, we're going to go ahead and start dicing all the cilantro, the jalapenos and the tomatoes. Okay. And you just keep having fun here. Keep dicing and make sure you don't get any of those things in your eyes because it could be very, very painful. So what we do is we go ahead and dice it and keep dicing everything. And once you have everything diced, we're going to go ahead and introduce it into and put it in a bowl and just keep dicing. Okay, keep dicing. And you're gonna kind of feel how much picadillo you want to do. You could either, picadillo is good for if you want to do some chips and salsa. You could use it for that. But today we're going to go ahead and top it to our chicken chilaquiles. And once we go ahead and dice it all, we're ready to prepare and finish our chilaquiles. Now let's go ahead, and now we're going to add our chicken that we've already shredded. We're going to go ahead and add it to our chips. They're pre-cooking with the salsa that we made. Okay, we're going to go ahead and stir it again. Make sure it's all covered with the red sauce. Okay. It's completely covered with the sauce. Now what we want to do is we want to go ahead and use queso fresco. And queso fresco you can find at any Mexican store in the Mexican aisle. And what you want to do is you want to grab some, pour it into your chilaquiles, and again stir it. Stir it very well. And of course we need to wash our hands. And once we have that done, what we're going to go ahead and do is grab a plate and we're ready to serve our chilaquiles, chicken chilaquiles. And what we do, arm it here. And again, this amount right here will serve about 5 to 6 people. And what you want to do, you want to finish it off with some queso fresco on the top. Okay? And then what we want to do, the picadillo that we prepared, we're going to go ahead and, here we go. And we're going to go ahead and top it off. And there you are. There you have some chicken chilaquiles.